Ceylon cinnamon, the spice that supports blood sugar and kidney health. Most people underestimate what a single teaspoon of spice can do. Yet studies show Ceylon cinnamon can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 12% and protect fragile kidneys from daily stress. For seniors struggling with energy swings, nighttime urgency, or rising blood pressure, this simple ingredient may quietly make a meaningful difference. Today, discover how this cinnamon works deep inside the body to restore balance and calm, supporting both blood sugar and kidney health naturally. Ceylon cinnamon has a remarkable ability to support blood sugar control at the very heart of the body's metabolism. One of its most powerful compounds is cinnamaldehyde. This compound works quietly but effectively to make the insulin receptors in the body more sensitive. When these receptors respond better, sugar in the blood can enter cells more easily. This means that after a meal, sugar does not linger in the bloodstream, preventing the dangerous swings that can leave seniors feeling tired, shaky, or anxious. Clinical studies have confirmed these effects, showing that daily consumption of Ceylon cinnamon can lower fasting blood sugar by 10 to 12%. That is not a small change. For someone who struggles with high blood sugar, it can be the difference between waking up feeling drained and waking up calm, refreshed, and ready to move. The process begins at the cellular level. Cinnamaldehyde sends signals to the cells, making them more receptive to insulin. It also helps the tiny transport systems inside cells, called glucose transporters, move sugar from the bloodstream into the muscles and other tissues where it is needed for energy. This reduces the strain on the pancreas, which no longer has to overwork to produce more insulin. Every cell becomes a partner in controlling sugar instead of leaving the burden on one organ alone. When the body manages sugar in this way, energy becomes steady. There are no sudden spikes that leave a senior exhausted after breakfast or lunch. There are no crashes in the middle of the afternoon that trigger cravings for sweets. It is a simple step with profound effects. The key is consistency. Using Ceylon cinnamon daily allows this gentle regulation to build over time and helps the body achieve a rhythm that feels natural and effortless. Ceylon cinnamon does more than act inside the cells. It also slows the way the body digests carbohydrates after meals. When food is broken down too quickly, sugar floods into the bloodstream. This sudden surge can leave seniors feeling weak, hungry, or restless. Ceylon cinnamon tempers this rush. It stretches the release of sugar, allowing the body to absorb it gradually. This is especially important for seniors who notice energy drops after meals or wake up in the night with spikes in blood sugar that disturb their sleep. Keeping sugar levels steady prevents late-night hunger and helps the kidneys avoid sudden stress as they try to filter excess sugar from the blood. A practical way to use this effect is to sprinkle cinnamon on breakfast oatmeal or swirl it into morning smoothies. Adding it to yogurt or cottage cheese can also create a flavorful start to the day while quietly stabilizing sugar levels. Even a small teaspoon can change how energy flows through the day, preventing fatigue and helping the body maintain balance without harsh interventions. The aroma and warmth of cinnamon make this process pleasant. It does not feel like a supplement. It feels like a small, natural pleasure that also carries a profound benefit. The benefits of cinnamon extend further into the gut, a place that often goes unnoticed in blood sugar management. Ceylon cinnamon acts on the gut microbiota, the community of good bacteria living in the intestines. These bacteria play a silent but essential role in metabolizing sugar efficiently. When they are supported, sugar is absorbed at a steady rate, inflammation is reduced, and insulin resistance is softened. Seniors who struggle with high blood sugar often have imbalances in gut bacteria, leaving sugar to linger in the bloodstream longer than it should. Cinnamon feeds and encourages the growth of these friendly bacteria, creating a natural partnership between food and the gut. Pairing cinnamon with fiber-rich meals enhances this effect. Fiber provides the environment that these good bacteria thrive in, while cinnamon gives them the signals to work efficiently. Together, they form a gentle system that helps the body keep sugar levels steady from morning to night. This is why sprinkling cinnamon on bran cereals, mixing it into whole grain porridge, or adding it to a fiber-rich smoothie can provide more than taste. It is a simple strategy that turns everyday meals into a tool for sugar management. Every spoonful builds stronger support for the cells, the pancreas, and the entire metabolic system. Knowing how and when to use cinnamon is just as important as understanding why it works. For seniors, the safe and effective dose of Ceylon cinnamon is between 1/2 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon per day. Too little may not create noticeable benefits, while too much, especially from other types of cinnamon, can stress the liver and kidneys. It is crucial to avoid cassia cinnamon, which contains higher levels of a compound called coumarin. Ceylon cinnamon has almost none of this compound, making it far safer for long-term use, particularly for people with kidney concerns. The timing of consumption also matters. Using cinnamon in the morning with breakfast helps control blood sugar during the day, providing energy and stability for daily activities. Consuming it in the evening with dinner offers support during the night, helping the body maintain balance while resting. Evening consumption can reduce sudden sugar surges that wake seniors during the night and stress the kidneys. Spreading intake across meals is a practical approach, ensuring that the body benefits from cinnamon throughout the day without overload. A small teaspoon added to a warm cup of water or stirred into food is enough to create noticeable improvements over time. The process is simple, natural, and sustainable, which is essential for long-term health and comfort. The more cinnamon is incorporated into daily meals, the more the body learns to manage sugar efficiently. The cells become more responsive, the gut becomes more balanced, and the pancreas does not have to overwork. Meals become opportunities for healing rather than triggers for spikes. Seniors often notice subtle changes first. Energy feels smoother. The body does not feel drained after lunch. Nights become calmer, with fewer awakenings due to sugar fluctuations. Even minor adjustments, like adding cinnamon to oatmeal or smoothies, can produce results that feel remarkable. Over weeks, the gentle regulation builds into a system that supports long-term health, kidney protection, and steady energy throughout the day. These cellular, digestive, and timing strategies are only the beginning of cinnamon's potential. Once blood sugar is more stable, the kidneys face less strain, inflammation in the body is reduced, and the nervous system experiences less stress from sugar swings. Seniors often report feeling lighter, calmer, and more energized. Yet the benefits do not stop there. Cinnamon also has a profound effect on kidney health and fluid balance, which can reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom and protect fragile kidney function. The next point explores how cinnamon protects the kidneys and keeps them working quietly and efficiently while the body rests. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're a senior looking to naturally ease kidney problems, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I want to keep improving for you. Ceylon cinnamon does more than support blood sugar. It quietly protects the kidneys, the organs that work tirelessly to filter blood and maintain balance in the body. One of its strongest powers comes from its antioxidants, especially polyphenols. These compounds guard kidney cells from damage caused by aging and high blood sugar. Every day, kidneys face tiny injuries from sugar spikes and oxidative stress. Over time, this damage can build, leaving seniors more vulnerable to kidney fatigue and fluid imbalances. Ceylon cinnamon steps in like a shield. Studies have shown that seniors who regularly consume cinnamon have lower markers of kidney stress. These markers are measurements that indicate strain or early damage. Reducing them is like giving the kidneys a chance to rest and repair quietly. The protection happens at a cellular level, keeping kidney filters strong, reducing leakage, and ensuring that the organs can continue their work efficiently. Even small daily amounts create noticeable improvements over weeks, helping seniors feel steadier, less bloated, and more energetic. Beyond antioxidants, cinnamon works as a natural anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent dangers to the kidneys. The tiny filters inside the kidney, called glomeruli, are delicate. When they become inflamed, they cannot filter blood effectively, which can lead to protein leaking into urine and other early signs of kidney stress. Compounds like cinnamic acid in cinnamon calm this inflammation. This effect helps the glomeruli function better and prevents further stress that can accumulate over the years. Seniors who experience fatigue, swelling, or nighttime discomfort often benefit from this natural anti-inflammatory effect. Cinnamon's action is gentle, unlike medications that can stress other organs. It reduces irritation in kidney tissue, allowing the body to maintain fluid and electrolyte balance more easily. The more regularly it is included in meals, the more consistent this protection becomes. Every spoonful taken with breakfast or dinner supports a quiet, ongoing repair process, giving seniors a sense of relief knowing their kidneys are being cared for naturally. Fluid balance is another area where cinnamon plays a surprising role. The kidneys rely on a delicate balance of sodium and potassium to manage fluids throughout the day. When this balance is off, extra fluid can accumulate in the body, often leading to nighttime trips to the bathroom. Cinnamon indirectly supports this balance. Improving insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation helps the kidneys process fluids steadily instead of dumping them suddenly during the night. A simple practical step is to add cinnamon to warm water with meals. Drinking this during lunch or dinner allows the kidneys to handle fluids more calmly. Over time, this can reduce swelling in the legs, decrease the sense of urgency at night, and help seniors sleep without interruption. Fluid control may seem small, but for those who wake repeatedly to urinate, it can feel like regaining a lost freedom. Cinnamon works quietly behind the scenes, helping the body regulate itself naturally without forcing rapid changes or uncomfortable adjustments. Long-term kidney health is where Ceylon cinnamon shows its true value. Chronic high blood sugar can slowly weaken the kidneys, sometimes leading to diabetic kidney disease. Regular inclusion of Ceylon cinnamon in the diet has been linked to a slower progression of this condition. It reduces stress on the filters, calms inflammation, and protects cells from oxidative damage. These effects accumulate over months and years, giving seniors a chance to maintain kidney function longer. Cinnamon alone is not enough, but it becomes a powerful ally when combined with supportive lifestyle habits. Staying hydrated during the day helps the kidneys flush waste without creating an overload at night. Reducing salt intake prevents unnecessary strain and fluid retention. Gentle daily exercise improves circulation, allowing the kidneys to receive enough oxygen and nutrients for optimal function. Together with cinnamon, these habits create an environment where the kidneys can thrive instead of struggling silently. Cinnamon also helps the nervous system and bladder indirectly, contributing to kidney comfort. When the kidneys work under stress, signals can be sent that make the bladder feel urgent even when it is not full. Reducing inflammation and oxidative stress allows these signals to be calmer. Seniors may notice fewer sudden urges to urinate, less nighttime awakening, and smoother mornings. Cinnamon's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects support this chain reaction. It begins at the cellular level, protecting the filters, and extends to fluid regulation, nervous system signaling, and bladder comfort. Every teaspoon of cinnamon becomes part of a larger, integrated support system that strengthens the body naturally. There are practical ways to incorporate this into daily life without adding complications. Warm cinnamon water during meals, sprinkled on foods, or mixed into a gentle oatmeal routine provides steady, safe intake. It does not require supplements or pills. Timing matters. Breakfast and dinner are the most effective windows. Morning cinnamon helps the kidneys manage the day's sugar and fluid load. Evening cinnamon prepares the body for nighttime balance. Avoid high doses and always choose Ceylon cinnamon for safety. These small, consistent choices build a rhythm that the body recognizes and responds to positively. Seniors often report feeling lighter, calmer, and more stable after weeks of this simple habit. Cinnamon's effect on kidney health is subtle but profound. It strengthens the filtration system, protects against oxidative damage, calms inflammation, and supports fluid balance. Each teaspoon taken daily becomes part of a broader strategy to keep kidneys healthy while also supporting overall metabolism. Seniors experience the benefits not immediately in dramatic ways, but in gradual, meaningful improvements. Fewer nighttime interruptions, lighter mornings, and more balanced energy throughout the day. The body begins to work more smoothly, with less stress on organs that have been under pressure for years. Yet kidney protection is only one part of cinnamon's power. Once the kidneys are supported and inflammation is reduced, the body's ready for even broader benefits. This includes calming nerves, supporting bladder comfort, and stabilizing blood sugar at night. The next point explores systemic health and nighttime comfort, revealing how cinnamon works across the body to improve energy, sleep, and daily well-being. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Ceylon Cinnamon offers benefits that reach far beyond blood sugar and kidney protection. One of its most remarkable effects is on the blood vessels. The compounds in cinnamon support vascular health by easing tension in the arteries and improving circulation throughout the body. For seniors, this means blood flows more smoothly, reaching every organ efficiently without forcing the heart or kidneys to overwork. When circulation is balanced, the kidneys do not have to filter in a rush, reducing sudden fluid surges that often wake people in the night. Cinnamon's natural ability to calm the vessels helps prevent unnecessary stress, making blood pressure steadier and nights calmer. As the arteries relax and circulation improves, the entire system operates with less strain. The body begins to feel lighter, less tense, and more capable of handling daily demands without fatigue or discomfort. This vascular support is subtle but powerful. Cinnamon also strengthens the nervous system, particularly the nerves that communicate with the bladder. When nerves are irritated or overstimulated, the bladder can send false signals, creating urgency even when it is not full. This leads to nighttime trips to the bathroom that disturb sleep and leave seniors feeling exhausted the next day. The compounds in cinnamon soothe these nerves, helping them fire correctly and only when necessary. Over time, this reduces unnecessary signals and gives the bladder more control. Seniors may notice fewer sudden urges during the night and a calmer sensation in the lower abdomen. When nerve function improves, it also contributes to a sense of safety and confidence, knowing that the bladder will respond naturally rather than unpredictably. Cinnamon acts quietly here, supporting the communication between organs that often goes unnoticed, but is essential for restful nights. Nighttime comfort also depends on simple habits that work in harmony with cinnamon. Consuming cinnamon in the evening, paired with light leg stretches, helps move fluid from the legs back into circulation. This reduces pressure on the kidneys and bladder, making nighttime trips less frequent. Even gentle movements, like raising and lowering the heels for a few seconds, can support this effect. Cinnamon can also be paired with magnesium-rich foods, such as leafy greens, nuts, or seeds, to relax muscles and calm nerves. Magnesium works together with cinnamon to reduce tension in the body, creating an environment for deeper, more restorative sleep. These small rituals transform bedtime into a period of healing rather than disruption. When the body is supported with warmth, gentle motion, and natural compounds, sleep becomes more continuous, leaving seniors refreshed in the morning. Digestion and metabolism are another key part of nighttime comfort, and cinnamon plays a role here as well. Healthy digestion prevents constipation, which can press on the bladder and cause urgency at night. By supporting smooth digestion, cinnamon reduces this pressure, allowing the bladder to fill and empty naturally. It also helps sustain energy by ensuring nutrients are absorbed efficiently, which indirectly protects the kidneys from being overworked. Seniors often experience bloating or sluggish digestion, which can create discomfort, fatigue, and restless nights. Adding cinnamon to meals stimulates digestion, keeps food moving through the gut gently, and maintains a steady flow of energy throughout the day. Over time, this support extends to all systems, improving overall resilience and reducing nighttime disturbances. Every bite of cinnamon becomes a small, powerful step toward balance in the body. Cinnamon's influence on systemic health works best when combined with consistent habits. Evening intake, light leg movement, hydration management, and magnesium-rich foods create synergy that magnifies its effects. Each element supports another. The nerves are calmer, circulation is smoother, digestion is gentle, and energy remains steady. Seniors may notice mornings with less swelling, nights with fewer interruptions, and days with more consistent energy levels. Even small changes, like stirring cinnamon into warm water with dinner or sprinkling it on a fiber-rich meal, can make a significant difference over weeks. The body gradually adjusts to a new rhythm where organs cooperate instead of working against each other. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.